Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Stephanie Robles coming to you, and I just had to tell you guys about my Sunday. It was a family day. We had an amazing time. We went to this field, and they had this like football sled. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, so we had all the kids with us, and it was out there, and I wanted to like try it out because I always wanted to do that. It was like the thing that, you know, Julia Roberts got on Runaway Bride, where the coach put her on there and said, "Take my princess for a ride," or whatever. It was completely hilarious. It was fun. And then we had some footballers that actually came out, and the kids were teaching me how to like push it across the field, and it was hilarious. I almost fell off that thing. It was so funny. I loved every minute of it. And then we went on post, and they had an obstacle course, and I was like, oh, you know, I had to go on that, right? I was like, oh man, every time I drive by it, I want to get on it and try it and test it out and see if I could do it, if I could accomplish it. Like I really did. So we took all the kids out. The girls are in their strollers, and we had a little bit going. And we were like, okay, if the boys got it, we would go out to eat. Excuse me, you know boys, they like to eat. So they wanted to go to Wendy's, their favorite place. And I was like, if I win, I get like an hour to myself, 2 hours, mommy day, time out. Guess what? I won. I did it. Yes, I won. Okay, the reason I'm doing this whole live in my car is because my husband would argue, like we were like neck and neck. So we crossed the line almost, like he sort of kind of by like a little bit won. I say it's a tie. He said he beat me. Whatever. Girls rule. Mommy won. So I ended up having a good time. And it just goes to show you that life doesn't come with a manual. Life, children, marriage, work, all of those things, they don't come with a manual. And that, like, you're fearful of it and you don't want to do it. But when you're finally able to actually go out there and do it, that feeling like, I never thought that I could keep up with my husband. I mean, forget it. This guy runs 2 miles in 13 minutes and he's almost 40. Like, come on. And my kids, well, forget it. They got youth on their side. Like, who would ever believe that I could beat those guys? And I did. Okay, hairline, but I still did it. It made me feel good about myself because we doubt ourselves all the time. Like, why can't a girl beat a boy? He got beat by a girl. Ooh, what? But it made me feel good about myself. And those things that we go through in life that we're so fearful of, or we doubt ourselves, like, can we actually do this? Is this possible? The struggles, the trials, the tribulations, the roller coasters, all of that, like, it just, that feeling that once you accomplish that, like, you're just on top of the world. And I get a little teary-eyed because it felt so good. I did not think that I could do it. I talk so much about being positive and all of those things, but sometimes you doubt yourself in those moments. And the kids, we usually play Zombie Sunday and we play video games and Call of Duty, but I just wanted to get out and kind of enjoy the day. It was the best day ever. Took them to Dairy Queen, and they had blizzards or blurries or whatever. I don't know what it is, but they enjoyed themselves and they had a ball. I had so much fun. And it got us and my husband, because we're so competitive, we just made it all about family. And it's so much fun. And applying those same skills, those same doubts and those fears, all of that to life in general, I can actually see the correlation. those good moments, that feeling of accomplishment, that feeling that you're on top of the world, that feeling when you're sitting here doubting, what are you going to do with your life? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? Marriage, relationships, kids, school, all of that, you're worried and we're fearful and we doubt ourselves. And that feeling that when you actually accomplish it and you own the heck out of it, that's that feeling that is going to carry you through all those kind of self-doubts and those fears. And we do doubt ourselves, but once we conquer those fears, once we step a little bit out of that comfort zone, it's going to take your life into a whole new different direction. It just takes trial and tribulations, and that feeling is so amazing. Like, I wish I could just bottle it up and pass it to people, because that feeling, that emotion, that passion, work, like, I realized, because I was one of those people that I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to study. But when you know you're doing what you're supposed to do, when you can actually wake up every morning with a smile on your face, like you're just happy, and you don't feel like you're, I'm at work again, I gotta do this. You're happy. You're just truly happy, and you have a pep in your step. And there's a quote that says, the most beautiful curve on a woman is her smile. Okay, we're not talking about the men here. I know y'all men is gonna disagree on it. We're holding it on the women's side, on the women's side, on the women's side. But always smile, because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel great. And it makes you feel like you're right where you need to be. And you're doing what you love to do. And it boosts your self-confidence in yourself. And every day that you take on something new or something different, there's going to be so many opportunities opening up for you, and you worry about which choice that you're going to make. Whatever choice you decide to make for yourself, make sure to listen to your heart. Not your head, your heart. My mother always told me, your heart will never lead you in the wrong direction. Your head maybe, not your heart. And you got to do what makes you happy. Even if it's a little left and you're trying to go right. Just do it. Because this life is incredibly short. And we spend way too much time criticizing ourselves and doubting ourselves. So when you have that moment of being on top of that mountain and owning the heck out of it, like insert, you made that thing your you know what, because I can't cuss on Facebook Live, y'all. Insert them little cuss words in there. You know what I want to say. And you owned it, own it. Embrace it, feel it, and be proud of that. Let that feeling carry you on to many more amazing accomplishments in your life, because this life is so full of opportunities. But sometimes we limit ourselves because we don't believe in ourselves. And it's not even belief, it's self-confidence. Because we don't have a manual, we don't have an instructional manual on how to live life and what choices to make, how to raise our kids, how to date, our relationships, marriages, all of that. We kind of just deal with it by trial and error. But understand that you're going to do what's best for you. And with each little thing, each little accomplishment that you do in your life, your self-belief in yourself and your confidence in yourself and your ability to do these things is going to grow. And as you grow, there's going to be a whole bunch more opportunities out there waiting for you. And when in doubt, remember that time, that feeling, that passion, that fire of when you thought you couldn't do something and you owned the heck out of it. You made that thing your you know what. because that's going to carry you through all the times where you're just like, I don't know what to do. Oh, and you're struggling and you're worried. You know exactly what you need to do. You may not like what you have to do, but you know exactly what you need to do and how to do it. You just don't kind of want to do it, or you're fearful of it. You'll do it when you're ready to do it. I'm here to tell you that. And I smile and I get a little teary-eyed because, you know, I didn't think I could do that obstacle course. I remember sitting in a car driving by it thinking, like I would say, I wanted to do it. I wanted to go on it and I wanted to try it. And I doubted that. But guess what? Not Sunday. I had an amazing day and I owned it. And I feel on top of the world. I feel entirely so blessed. My cuppeth runneth over. So, excuse me, I'm getting a little emotional a little bit. Because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel great. And that's how badly I wanted to do something. Or when you do what other people say you can't do, girl, please. You want to shout it to the rooftops. And it makes you feel good. And as you should. Don't let anything or anyone tell you what you're capable of. Not even yourself. Because you're capable of amazing things. You get up every day, every morning, and you do whatever you have to do. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you live. Whether you're a man, woman, uncle, aunt, cousin, whatever. Nobody can deal with the issues that you are dealing with at this moment in time. Nobody can. Nobody can. They can tell you what your shoes look like, but they don't know how to walk a mile in your shoes. You're the only one that can do that. And you're the only one that knows how hard or the struggle or how difficult that is. And nobody knows your story better than you do. So you get up every morning and you turn your frown upside down and you own the heck out of the life that you have. Because you're one in a billion trillion people out there. And you're the only one that can do it and live it. Live it to the fullest. Hug on your family, kids, fur babies, whatever it is you got going on. Hug on them. Love them. Enjoy them. I hope you guys have an amazing, beautiful, blessed day. May y'all's cup runneth over with blessings, because you know what? You deserve it. And in this world today, we live by the minute. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.